is because people think work-life balance. They talk about health. Definitely, they talk about family. They talk about wealth because there are times where when they talk about wealth, they will even say like 200% they wanted, no doubt about it. Career undoubtedly they talk about. So there are there are two more area which they miss out, which I feel also important is one is a social life, other one is a mental development.
Correct.
Because many a time today we think like oh, okay, should I need to learn? I'm already in the work. Should I need to be a social life? Should I need it? All these questions is becoming. It more of like this is like you have a knife, but other way around, if you have an AK-47, how it will be, or if you have a bazooka, how it will be. Same thing. Say like if you have a mental development continuously, what kind of impact it's going to create it? Because one thing which you said today, it has to be in the DNA. Work-life balance. Companies are looking at it has to be in the DNA. With the kind of amount of time and the investment they are making it to make the employee ready, if they leave it in between, company loses that money actually. Okay, so it is also about mental development. So on that area, you'd like to have your thoughts on social life and mental development actually.
Yeah, so you hit the nail on the head. When you say work, I personally feel creating a enjoyable work atmosphere in itself creates work-life balance. So a lot of times people say that okay, they are completely drained out by the end of the day. They want to do something else. But I would like to flip it and say, if the work itself is so enjoyable, since as an employer, you create a great working environment for the employees. And the employees are having mutually understanding and helping peers. A great, wonderful superior, probably an organization with a purpose and vision. Then work becomes so enjoyable itself. The work-life balance is embedded in your daily routine. Why I'm saying that is, irrespective of what you say as hobbies you can do in the evening or try to create some sort of interest in something, but how much of time you have, you spend time up to 6 o'clock probably in some of the cities when people work, and by the time they commute and get back home, it could be probably 8 in the evening. They are already drained off, for them to pursue something with passion might be a challenge. So then what my thought on those people, cluster of people is, how do you make the 8 hours or 10 hours in office or workplace itself enjoyable? So for that, it's not just your own contribution. Of course, the employer should create that kind of environment,
culture.
It goes hand in hand. Both have a contribution to make, so that that work-life balance is embedded in the daily routine. Okay, that is one thing. So in terms of mental development, yes, not all are blessed with you commute for half an hour, you come home by 6:30, 7 o'clock, you still have a productive 3 hours before you sleep. 2-3 hours of time you can still indulge in something where it gives you happiness. Not everything needs to turn it out into a revenue generating proposition for you. Not at all. Something could be just a passion which you drive. You enjoy seeing a movie. It could be, as I said, singing or listening to a song, spending time with kids, family, and friends. It's also a big stress buster. Spending time with kids. So do anything which can really calm your mind after a stressful day of work. In case you don't have, you are not blessed with a great working environment, come home and have that calmness of mind in doing anything what you can pursue. Not necessarily, as I said, for a complete mental development. Some of the things may not be contributing to a mental development, but still calming your oneself itself is very important. So these things, like as I said, reading a book or seeing even a old cricket match or a old TV serial or a old movie which you like. Nowadays everything is in Netflix and Prime, and the whole time, especially in the last 6 months, people are not visiting anywhere, and there are no theaters. Everything is in all these platforms. So do something which can give you happiness, and that's an important way to balance your work and life.
Okay, that's a great message. Actually, I'm sure the takeaways are a lot. Thanks for your sharing. It is. He clearly made it. Whether you wanted a smooth drive or a puppy drive, it is all in our. You wanted to make it as a culture. That is more important. He used the rightly word. I mean, like, you blend it such a manner that, like, you enjoy that 8 hours, 9 hours which is spending on the work, which you get all these things what you wanted actually. Thanks for your sharing, Mr. Gopal. I'm sure that, this will definitely open up, a lot of thoughts to so many people who are hearing this. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. One thing which I would like to say is I always tell my staff, your weekday should be as enjoyable as your weekend. Weekend you spend time with your family. Weekdays in office also you spend time with your family. Your colleagues are your family. You spend most of the time with them, laugh with them, enjoy with them, mutually respect, help each other. Have that empathy. This creates such a vibrant environment. As I say, you don't have to look for something after work to balance your life. You have that balance within your work itself. That's what I keep telling my staff. Every single appraisal I'll tell them, and that's really working. I have a very successful office because I've created this culture within the group. So amazing, they don't leave me, they don't leave the office, they don't leave the firm, and it's all a great asset for the firm, for any organization. The longevity of an employee, a contented, happy, successful employee working for you for a long time, you are a winner.
True. That's true, actually.
Okay.
Amazing sharing, actually. The book has about 45 topics. One of the topics we have seen, many more videos are coming with many more, sharing with real-time sharing it. Okay, thanks for watching. If you wanted to have more details, I'm also attaching a link about the book. Thank you. Thanks for watching it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.